morning. We're on day 4 of our man trip going home. We're on the very upper part of the trace in some very curvy roads. Everybody, at some point, has dreamed of doing nice curvy roads in a 67 Mustang. And it's not disappointing this morning. Yesterday, Braden got to have fun on this stretch, right, Braden? Yep. And I said, Daddy's got to drive home this morning just so I can have a little fun. So the roads are very curvy up here. One thing we did to the Mustang was what they call a Shelby drop. We took the upper part of the control arm in the front for the suspension and lowered it about 1 1/8 inches, and then moved it back just a little bit. And what that enabled us to do is when you get in these cornering situations on these curves, the tires will actually stay flat on the ground in the front. Whereas before, they would have kind of, one tire would have tucked, one would have gone down, and they would have kind of been on their edge and kind of lost a little bit of performance. So we're having fun this morning. We're probably looking at about, I don't know, over 400 miles. This will be our longest day. We're going to take the trace down to Tupelo and hit Highway 45 alternate and go home. We are home from a 1,100 to 1,200 mile round trip in a 67 Mustang man trip, right, Braden?
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to believe that this car, 1 week ago today, was pulling out of a paint booth, a shell of a car, and last Friday the front end got lined up, and from Friday night to early in the wee morning hours of Sunday morning, we built a car, and we went on a 1,100 mile round trip in this beautiful Mustang. The car actually has pulled in better than it was when we left. I've had anxiety, I'll be honest with you, for 3 days, because this car is an all original from the factory, the way it left Ford Motor Company on this road trip. And what I mean by that is it's got drum brakes all the way around, it's got points in the distributor, it's got manual steering, it's got manual brakes, there's no frills about this. And we just got on the road and went on a 1,100 mile round trip, and for this to come back the way that it did, running even better than it was when we left, is absolutely amazing. I'm floored. The back end is hunkered down because I've got so many tools in there, and I was expecting breakdowns about every 50 miles. And we didn't even pull a tool out hardly. I pulled a screwdriver out, and that was it. And we could have, Pug's checking us out, Pug, our cat. Thanks, Pug. We needed all those footprints on the top. So thank you. We're glad to be home. So, Braden, do you have anything you need to say?
No. Still got a rattle in my brain.
We both seem to have a little rattle in our brain. We've had the windows down for, I don't know, since this morning. And the seats, there's no head support or rest on the back of the seats. But you're riding in a sports car. You're riding in a sports car. It's not a luxury car. It's a sports car. So I wanted to officially do this, and Braden probably knows, I don't know if he knows or not, but the tag is in his name. I did that when he was about 12, almost 13 years old. So the tag, title, and everything is in his name. So I have to officially, like a salesman, drop the keys in his hand. All right, there it is. Braden, happy graduation present.
Thank you.
It's yours now. I'm kind of relieved, to be honest with you, because it's in his maintenance log now and not my maintenance log, which I know will probably still end up being part of mine. But son, I just want to know I'm proud of you. I love you. And I hope you cherish this car forever. And by the way, the deal is, if he ever has to sell this car, and I had two 65 Mustangs, and one of them got sold for diapers for this thing, and Tyler's standing over there in the background, another one got sold for diapers there. So if he ever decides he has to sell this Mustang because of diapers, I get first right of refusal. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So there it is. We're back home. We're glad to be here. And my anxiety level can now go down, and I think maybe I can get a good night's rest tonight, hopefully. All right. Thank you. God bless. Thank y'all for watching. We appreciate your support and encouragement all along the trip, and it's just been a great time. Thank you very much.